Hi students, happy day to all of you. And in today's session, we saw a new grammar topic called modal auxiliaries. And we also saw some 9 expressions that we use in the language English. So let us move on to the content. And here we go. Yes. So these are the content that we saw today, and this is kind of brush up. The first part is modal or modal auxiliaries. What are modal auxiliaries? They are different from main verbs like sing, eat, run, watch. All these are the main verbs that give some actions, but these modal auxiliaries give additional meaning to the main verb, right? There are 9 expressions. There are 9 expressions. The number one expression is permission. So whenever you ask for someone's acceptance to do something, whenever you seek for permission, you can use these modal auxiliaries. The modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, may, or might. For example, may I come in? So you're asking permission to your teacher or someone to enter inside. So may I come in? Here the modal auxiliary is may. The second expression is ability. Ability is something that is capable of doing. When you're telling about your capability, that is called as ability. Whenever you're expressing your ability, you shall use this modal auxiliaries, which are can and could. I can sing well. I can speak Tamil. I could eat well. So these are the things that you can do. You can have the capability of doing this. So these are the second type of expressions. The third type of expression is obligation. Obligation means that someone should do that. It is someone's duty to do that. On laws, we should not abide the laws and we must do that. So there is no other option. Okay. For instance, you must stay in home during this lockdown. That is a compulsion for all of us. We cannot do anything apart from that. That is obligation. That is a strict rule that you should follow. That is, you must follow. Yes. Coming to the fourth one is prohibition, which is opposite to obligation. Okay. The strict no. Based on the law, it is a strict no. Okay. You must not enter inside my room unless I tell you or until I tell you. You must not watch television if you have examination. These are the rules that you must follow. It is a kind of compulsory thing. Okay. Both the obligation and prohibition are the compulsory thing, where obligation is that you must do it and prohibition is you must not do it. And must not is the modal auxiliary that is used for expressing prohibition. And the fifth type is lack of necessity. That is, you need not do that. There is no compulsion that you should do that. Okay. That is, it is not very important. For instance, we can say there are lot of dresses in your wardrobe. You need not buy any new dress. That means you have already have enough dresses. You need not buy any new dress. So that is a lack of necessity. The sixth one is a piece of advice. When someone is giving you an advice, they used to suggest you something for the betterment, right? In that situation, you can use these modal auxiliaries. They are should, ought to, had better. For instance, you should read well to pass your examination. These are the kind of advices, and which should is a lot in practice when you are giving advice, and had better is very less in practice. So you can have in mind that should and ought to can be used for giving a piece of advice. Yeah. And the seventh and eighth expression is interrelated to each other. Number one is possibility and number two is probability. As we already discussed in class, we can take one example for possibility, that is weather forecasting. For instance, if you go out and see it is cloudy and it's dark, you can say like it can rain, it may rain. That happens or it does not happen. We don't know, we cannot judge the nature. So either the possibility is yes or no. But in case of probability, we can measure the chances. For instance, if you take the politics election, okay, there are two parties. They are standing for a particular position in the place. Either one of them will win. They have a lot of chances either to win or lose. So they have 50-50 chances, which we can measure the chance. So it is mostly a kind of yes. So that is the probability. Here possibility you can use may, could, can, might. In probability you can only use may and might. Okay, for instance, it is very dark and we could see thunder sounds. We could see that it's thundering and we could hear the thundering sounds. Okay, and in that situation you can say it may rain, because it, we got all the symptoms for the rain. It may rain today, and there may be rain. It is a kind of mostly kind of yes. Okay, but if you are just seeing the clouds dark and telling you it may rain, it is the kind of yes or no chance. Now you could able to identify what is a possibility and what is a probability. The last one is necessity, that you need to have that particular thing. Okay, that is that is highly necessable, or that is highly mandatory. Okay, mandatory means highly important. Necessity is opposite to this lack of necessity. So for this necessity, we use this model auxiliary as has or have to. Okay, when you tell about a singular noun, for instance, boy, the boy has to be ready with his pen to write the examination. That is has. Okay. For instance, you're talking about the plural noun, students, a lot of people, right? The students have to bring their own stationery item for their examinations. So these are the 9 expressions where we implement this model auxiliaries, right? So followed by this, I'll be sharing you the workbook activities, and you can also do that workbook activities. Stay tuned, guys. We'll meet again with another interesting topic. Bye.